Democracy, which can only come with the proper and prudent utilization of the nation's resources for the benefit of the citizen, which in your capacity as the president you have demonstrated since birthing the new philosophy of probity, accountability, and zero tolerance for corruption in our body politic. We are pained to learn that despite going the extra miles in attempts to restore the glory and dignity of our nation through sourcing for competent hands to assist you in delivering on your vision of a greater Nigeria, some within your party have decided to act as cogs in the wheels of progress by surreptitiously attempting to subject and subjugate the overall interest of the country to their narrow and selfish ones. This is why the plot to thwart Dr. Muiz Banire's appointment must be forestalled at all costs by you. Your Excellency, sir, in our study of your choices of minister, staff, and aides, we have seen a very good sense of judgment, devoid of sentiment, and how that has rubbed off well on some of the nation's critical areas. It is your choice of the JAMB registrar, the educational minister, the TET fund boss, the custom controller, the finance, works, power, and housing minister. All of these and other have demonstrated capacity and ability to drive your vision of a new Nigeria. You will recall, sir, the intrigues that played out during your nomination of the current Minister of Works, Power and Housing, which was nearly scuttled by this same implacable vested interest. The same plot is being hatched now to prevent the appointment of one of the nation's best brain to a task that he is caught out for. Sir, we implore you to use all authority vested in you as the commander-in-chief of the nation to nip this plot in the bud. Dr. Banire needs no introduction as an achiever and a dogged public officer who patronizes public interest over and above personal cravings. As a senior advocate of Nigeria, Dr. Banire will add another strength to the capacity of the APC to deliver on its electoral promises. We are also concerned that the true idea of party supremacy, which the new national chairman of the party is bringing to the table, could be dead on arrival if for upward mobility by any of the party's stalwarts and members, the ego of just an individual must be appeased at all the time. While we recognize the roles that certain individuals must have played in putting together the winning team that APC has become, we warn that caution must be exercised when dealing with the internal affairs of the party so that internal democracy upon which rests the strength of any party will be preserved, as Dr. Banire has been on sovereigns of ECHO. Finally, sir, we would like to point out that this case is already being viewed as a litmus test for the survival of the party going forward. We therefore urge you not to leave this particular stone unturned in your quest to evolve a new era for our polity and bequeath a strong, lasting political legacy to the future. We count on your support to help uphold justice and herald that future in our polity where individual citizens are free to act as freeborn rather than having their aspiration tied to the desires of court-like individuals who use political power as tools of subjugation and therefore accentuate political corruption in our system. Thank you for the audience. This is the letter written and submitted on Friday, the 3rd of August, to the President. The same letter was written to the Senate President, Bukola Saraki, and the same letter also written to the Speaker of the House, Yakubu Lugara. As we have said, to be very brief, our concern, and it is clearly stated in paragraph 3 of our statement, that our concern is what affects the ordinary men on the streets. That is our major concern. We cannot continue to close our eyes and allow people to rubbish our democracy. This is our interest. Anybody could challenge the nomination of whoever, but it must be based on credibility. They can challenge his competency or his track record. Anything short of this is why we are standing up, especially the fact that Muiz Banire has been friend to the organization, and he has always stood up to assist legally whenever fundamental rights of ordinary citizens is infringed upon. Thank you very much. I mean, the power of the president, section 153, 54, sections of 2 to be precise and to be brief, I think speaks more on this. Though, yeah, president has rights to appoint to that capacity, though it requires the confirmation of the Senate. Yeah, as regards the second question from my friend from on TV, the paragraph 3 of our letter has explained this, what is actually our interest. So we are not governmental organization and dedicated to the promotion and defense of human rights across all strata of society. And our track record, anybody can take us up anyway. That's why you can answer any question. Yeah, we have always been very selfless, and that is the foundation upon which we build our thing. People come to us from all the political parties, but not the major player, but the street people that follow them blindly, end up getting their rights violated. They come to us. We are never biased that because you are from the PDP, we will not address your fundamental issue pro bono on most cases. We attend to them from the same APC. At times we want to even tell them, why not go to your godfathers in the APC? But we attend to them because they are ordinary citizens. Our duty is to get them off the bondage of ignorance. We are not saying from the question that why do we think he is the most fit for that office? No, we are not saying he's most fit. You can say he could be criticized, but then on a reasonable ground. You can say that, oh, this man is not fit for this office because he is not competent. We don't have any business in that. We all want best hands to do the job and co. But the choice of the president to have chosen Dr. Muiz Banire, to have chosen him, and some people now rising against that nomination for no reason other than because he is not, his face is not liked by one of their godfathers or whatever. That is what we felt we should lend our voice as well, to say that governance is not just treated anyhow to just please one political godfather and co. It should be based on competency. Let them present that this man is not fit, he's not competent. Yes, he has a bad record, and then we also agree to that, and we even support that it should not go. Anything short of that, we are not welcoming it.